ready for this. We have been busy. And whenever we're busy, we just kind of shove things where things fit. And that's what we've been doing for the last several weeks. If I'm gonna be honest, probably the last several months. This needs a huge overhaul, clean out, and organization. We have stuff on the floor. I don't really even know what we have in here. It has been so unorganized and just kind of things thrown in here. So this is what we are going to tackle, and it's going to be a project for sure. We have spices here, spices here, spices here. So we need to get this pantry organized and situated so that we know exactly what we have and what we still need to get, if anything. But there's a lot in here that just is hidden, so let's get to it. One last look. Yikes. So I did get a couple of things that I will be using. So I got a tray. This tray is going to be for the spices, is what I'm thinking. We'll kind of see how it goes, but that's my idea for it. And then in here, I have some containers that I am actually going to put our pre-workout in. I've got a coffee canister to replace the one that is cracked. We've got our stool here, and I've got a couple of these. These are the inexpensive Target bookcases. They're the smaller ones. They have really nice ones at Target, but they also have these ones that are much simpler. This is actually what I'm looking for because I measured the shelf from here back, and it is just about 12 inches, and this comes out to 11 point, where is it? Right there, 11 and 1/16 inches deep. So I think that they are going to fit up here perfectly. So what I'm gonna do is try to get the stuff that's here off the floor. Obviously, I have a lot of space up here that isn't being used. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put those together, put them up here, and then take these wire racks, and I'm actually gonna use those for underneath my sink. So I think I've got a pretty good game plan going here. So it is time to get all of this stuff out and get started. how my shake and supplement station came out. Absolutely love it. We've got half calf coffee in that. It's a new container because my other one had a crack in the lid. We've got my collagen up here, and then we've got the 3 different flavors of my go-go juice, aka liquid lightning. We've got my superfoods and veggies. We've got my post-workout protein. We've got my healthy Gatorade. They usually come in canisters like this, but I just think this looks cooler. So love the way that this came out. All right, we are officially done. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love the way that this has come out. So I'll take you on a little bit of a tour. So I've got, first of all, let's just talk about the fact that the floor is empty. We've cleared off the floor, cleaned out the floor, and that feels really good. So now we have lots of room to come on in and kind of walk around when we need to. We're not tripping over things. Oh, I love it. It feels amazing. And these shelves worked absolutely perfect. They are functioning exactly as I wanted them, so yay for that. They were super easy to put together as well. A lot of that area right there kind of stayed the same, but I moved some of the things around, kind of condensed it a little bit more. So obviously this is the area where a lot of our appliances kind of live. All the things, all the extras. And so right here, you'll see that I've got our lunch bags if ever we need them. We've got the extra rice. I don't know, Rob uses that vinegar for pickling and things like that. So we've got a big old jug of it that doesn't fit anywhere. So this is just baskets that we hung on the wall, and we just add in here all of our little extra things. I've got my well, those are called sill mats or sill pats, something like that. I don't know, you cook and bake on them. But I love these. My brand here is, here, I'll open one for you. These are absolutely the best. They're the Kit Zinis, and these are the best for cookies. And what I do is I just basically roll it out onto my cookie sheet, and they are amazing. I got this, it's actually a holder for our lids, our glass lids, but I use them for that as well. So we've got lots of just extra things. Rob and I used to, several years ago, we actually entertained a lot. So we have a lot of like buffet servers. We've got lots of just tableware decorations, things like that. And then we've got our big old plastic food wrap, foil, just lots of things. I love these, by the way. I get them at Costco, and they are wonderful for, that's what I cook my salmon in, and then I just throw it away. Or clean it out and I give it to Rob and he melts it. So we've got lots of just the extras, extra goodies. And like I said, we used to entertain all the time. So that's why we have those big round serving trays, those buffet servers. Awesome. And then all of my extra things, like this right here is a K-cup, one of those coffee makers. Our other one is back here. That's our little mini one. And then down here, I actually have our regular size coffee maker, which we don't use very much. But I'll just kind of go through like where everything is. So we've got everything that was up there. These are obviously things that we don't, they're refills on things and just things we don't use very often at all. And then we've got all of these containers that I've labeled with everything that we use often. You can see there. We've got some of our canned, this is Rob's, his sweet pepper blend. We've got some just our tomato-y type stuff in there, chicken broth. Behind here I have our bone broth there. We'll have to get some more beef broth and chicken broth. Thanksgiving is coming, we're gonna need them. And then this is just where I have our coffee stuff is back there. We've got tea. And then this is all of my extras, my extra shakes and pre-workout, all that good stuff, all of our supplements. These are kind of like my snacks, my healthier snacks here. And then we've got mason jar lids, things like that. This is one of my favorite things ever. So these right here are just tension rods that I get at Target. And it just holds everything up nicely. I've got to get 2 more to put them over here because you can actually see that these are just kind of laying over. So I'll get 2 more rods and then that will be all taken care of. Toaster, we've got juicer, just one is not as heavy duty as the other. Some meal prep containers, some extra ones so we can send things home with our friends when we want to. Some serving trays, plastic serving trays. We've got our bread area, which is our tortillas. We've got sandwich thins, hamburger buns, some ciabatta rolls. Rob has that bread. I actually don't eat white bread like that, but Rob does. And this is kind of obviously his area. Because then we've got Pringles and things like this. I love these Skinny Pop mini cakes, so good. And then these are really, really good too. We've got a bag of chips back there as well. We've got wheat thins, we've got some chicken and biscuits back there. And I actually found Costco peanut butters that were hidden in just all the things, which is kind of funny to me. So Rob's got his jerky back there. We've got some popcorn. Kaylee, I'm almost sure this was Kaylee who made this. Could have been Robbie, but I'm pretty sure it was Kaylee who made that little Snickers sign. So I love that. I keep it. And we've got our pastas, rice back here. I've got some more rice back there. This brown rice. And then this is kind of like the baking area where obviously you can see we've got our muffin tins, sprinkles, things like that. We've got all of our oils, honeys, vinegars, all that good stuff. And then we've got, so I grabbed just a couple of the cube stuffing mixes because that's what I use for Thanksgiving. So I figured I was walking by, I saw them, so I grabbed them. Milk chocolate, and that's actually a mixture of milk chocolate and semi-sweet. That's what we'll make our cookies with. And then here we've got spices, all the extra spices back in here, and then all of just the extra things. So we've got ketchup and salsa. We've got a Lori sauce back there, some spaghetti sauce, mustard, all that's just extra stuff. Barbecue sauce, all the things. Some more baking stuff right here. Mac and cheese for days and days. Rob loves mac and cheese, and we're also gonna give some to Kaylee and Robbie when they come over. And then we've got some Bisquick. I grabbed an extra one at Costco because Robbie's coming home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we'll be making some chocolate chip muffins, I'm sure. So there we have it. Oh, and then up here, that is Rob's beer making stuff. And then just some more appliances up there that we don't use very often at all. All the kitchen gadgets. I love kitchen gadgets, and I just kind of go through like phases. And obviously you can see because we have a lot of just things. So here we go. Oh, it has been a day. What I thought would take a couple of hours took about 5, but 100% worth it. I absolutely love how everything turned out. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.